Hey Parser people, it's Monday. Happy Monday. We're gonna get back to Nethergate Resurrection. We are actually at a plot point. Oh my gosh. So we are at Goagh-Nar, which is the the troll camp, which actually is the next place that we needed to go on the plot point. So I think what we did last time was all way higher level than we should have been doing, which is probably why I was dying all the time. But we're gonna get to actual things that are for our level, or maybe at this point below level, which might make the combat easier. That'd be fun. So, alright, let's switch to the game. And let's load. And let's look at... There we go. Check that out. So, we're in Goagh-Nar. It's, where all these guys are. And what are they again? Fomorian. So yeah, it's definitely a place. It's definitely some people. They are big. They are sort of like giants or trolls or something like that. I don't know. They were big and scary, and then apparently I can roll at least 5 of them without stressing out too much, which is super nice. It is nice to be able to actually win some battles. It's a wild concept. So yeah, just to recap, we have all of our dudes. We have Fighting Man. We have Fighting Man is good at fighting, mainly with everything except for spears. We have Funny Man, who is very good at spears. He actually does the most damage. We have Throw Me Something, who throws things. And I'm going to work on other, like, slings and whatnot, but he's also our dude who is good at tool use, which is sort of all those rogue-ish traps and lockpicking and what have you. And we have Hippie. I like Hippie a lot. He does herbcraft and first aid and some magic, but more importantly, we picked up Rion in a random tavern somewhere, and she is a Celtic warrior who saw in a dream that she needed to help a bunch of Romans do something very powerful. So she is still, like, quietly the tank of the group, even though she doesn't do much battle. We are Roman soldiers in Britain, and we are doing something. We were sent to kind of a overly nice new fort in Shadowvale, and we are just trying to make it work. Speaking of first aid, I don't like how little health Fighting Man has, so let's do some first aid. Use first aid. Hey, he's all the way back up to health. And let's save, just for good measure. You walk slowly through one of the entryways. On the other side, you see a huge Fomorian, wearing long, dark robes. He isn't holding a weapon, though there may be one under his robes. He holds out his hands. I am Kina, chief counselor of Queen Rit. She wish you peace and arrival at Goagh-Nar, if you give peace back. He speaks more clearly than most Fomorians. You can almost understand him. How do you respond? And we can run we can back, and we can approach and speak. So he's not attacking us, so let's approach and speak. Goagh-Nar smiles, revealing a sparse arrangement of stained yellow teeth. Good, good. Now you can have talks with Queen Rit. She like Rome humans. We want Rome human help. Much good, much reward. He points to the northwest. Go there. Go to speak and speak to us in the throne room. Also, you can walk around and see our fort and rest. If you be peace, you welcome here, and we aid. He turns then and leaves to the north. The way to Goagh-Nar is open to you. Maybe, if you're lucky, you can stumble upon the skull of stone and get away with it before the Fomorians figure out what's going on. Okay, I guess. And so, this is a Spiderweb software game. It is a... Everything always says isometric, but it's really 45 degree. Tile-based computer RPG. You enter the central hall of the Fomorian fortress. It's an incredibly old structure. It must have been here for centuries. The craftsmanship of the walls and ceiling is impressive. The Fomorians must not always have been as crude as they are now. As time went on, though, the tribe declined. It shows in the crumbling of the walls and in the emptiness in the halls. This fort is operating at only a fraction of capacity. This tribe is slowly dying off. So, I mean, let's wander. We do have an auto map. That's really useful. We explored a little bit down here. There wasn't much. So I'm curious what is here. We did get cursed at some point that just trash falls out of our backpack every so often. Oh, we've got some lizards. What happens if we open it? Are they friendly? They are friendly. Can we talk to them? We can't talk to them. That's a bummer. But we're gonna let them out. Because I always find it funny. Oh, and we have these dudes. These Fomorians don't talk to us. That's a bummer. So one of the things that I've always loved about this game, and I've said it a bunch of times, weird meat, yes, is just the soundscape of it. It seems so like, it's so sparse. Like the introductory sound and the introductory music is like literally a 30-second loop. Yeah, let's try to pick the lock. We got a dude. He won't talk to us. What's in his dresser? Clothes. Nothing useful. And just like the depth of everything has always shocked me in these games, but in particular in this. Ceremonial dagger, leather armor, some wine. But there is no way I'm making these people angry. So we're kind of taking a long route around, I guess. Got some dudes. They don't want to talk to us. What about this guy? Aethdoc. This old graying Fomorian is lost in contemplation of the gory altar in front of him. He's a very old specimen. His skin is old and flaking off in great, unpleasant sheets. When you get close, he starts to speak slowly and haltingly. He continues to focus on the altar. Greetings, Roman. I am but known as Aethdoc. I look in stone, look for wisdom for my people. What are your responsibilities? I am priest and sacrificer of Fomorians, like druid. I meditate now and prepare for the coming endings. His eyes stay focused on the altar as if he's seeing patterns and symbols which are invisible to you. What are you meditating about right now? Meditations and visions are the two great tools for seeing into the lands beyond and receiving answers. I now look for hints of the great ending which I have seen must arrive. What ending have you seen? I see a gate, a massive stone gate. I see the end of this great age and the beginning of another. I see a place for our kind near the gate. Little more I can say, not without many more sacrifices. What are your priestly duties? I take animals and prisoners and kill them properly and look for visions in the remains so that I may give helpful advice to my people. How do you sacrifice properly? It is not easy to kill in proper magic way. You need good knife and strong hand and pure heart and towels. Lots of towels. I have another question. Do you know about a skull made of stone? He thinks. You know, I did see skull made of stone. It in my visions. It is strange winding spiral corridor in caves far below. I know not what it is or why one would want it. What do you see in the stone? I see advice, visions. Was I who told that we should welcome Romans. I saw in the stone it Romans who break stalemate between fighting factions. Well, what fighting factions? He shrugs. Speak to Queen of that. She in throne room, to north. I have another question. What kind of training can you give me? Dang it. No. Fulmar magic and human magic are too different. Our power is too much in our blood for you. Okay. Fair, I guess, buddy. We have a whip. We have a magic cloak. We have a bowl. Nothing all that useful. However, candles, any kind of fire source, very useful. There is no light spell. This kind of weirded me out. I would assume that there would be one. So he said that she was to the north. So I want to go literally anywhere but that. Just RPG rules. Talk to everyone except the person that you need to. Got some cabbage. Got some stuff. I don't need to steal all their meat. Well, that was a convenient discussion. So it sounds like going downstairs is the right call. Nobody else wants to talk to me. I just want to talk to people. Maybe take your boots. Yeah, hey. Do you want to talk to me? No. Nobody wants to talk to me. Oh, we got some coins. A shield I don't need. So it appears that we are in like a legit fort. Some coins that I would love, but no dice. Hey. Okay. It's not good enough at that. Papyrus sheets, weirdly useful in this game. There was one puzzle that actually required papyrus sheets. And I was like, what do you mean? Stairs down. You walk among long, straight rows of mushrooms, left here to grow big and puffy and delicious. They must be a major source of food for the Fomorians. They're fastidiously cared for. Too much talking gravelly. Okay. Well, that's a way down. That's interesting. Oh, and all the doors shut? Wow. Classy. They shut doors. Okay, so there's one door we can't get into yet. Pretty sure that would be the door of the throne room. Let's continue going everywhere but where we need to go. Another eating hall. Pretty much everything seems to be about eating for these guys. That's kind of interesting. I do love, though, that, like, these guys were introduced just as kind of big, dumb oafs. And now they're a little more, I don't know, a little bit less, like, obviously just big, dumb oafs. A big theme has been your wonder that anybody but Romans could build things. Really, really early on, you're just like, a road? But at this point, it seems like, I don't know. It's almost like the people that the Romans are conquering might not be as obviously, barbaric and backwards. The Fomorians have an arena here for all manner of sophisticated deathmatch entertainment. It's dusty, dark, and cold, though, and the bloodstains have turned rusty and brown with age. There haven't been any battles here for a long time. Okay. So there is an open gate there. Can I double check that it's open? No. Okay. There's an open gate there. I do kind of just want to jump down and see where that leads. But we'll come back. We'll come back. It's another place to eat. So, like, one of the things in... Okay, some stairs down and a gate. That's useful. What's in here? There's a trap. Let's disarm it. Oh, I disarmed it. Whew. And a haste elixir. Haste is... Well, it used to be super, super powerful in, like, the earlier Spiderweb games. It would, like, double your action points. This one, it's useful. I don't need to search all those boxes. I'm sure there's nothing. Anything interesting in here? Food. A needle. Great. Lockpicks. Lockpicks are always useful. Oh no. Well, we'll just give that to him. I don't know if I need first aid kits anymore. It doesn't seem like I'm, like, losing much first aid kits. Earlier, when you healed somebody, it would, like, maybe fail or things like that, but that little hippie dude has been learning a lot. This is a dusty barracks, which looks like it hasn't been used in years or decades. The beds sit in neat rows, forlorn, waiting for Fomorian warriors, which will never come. It's quiet back in this corner of Goagh-Nar. Fomorians don't come back here much. You could probably rest peacefully for a few hours. I have zero need to rest. Thank God. Empty dresser. Well, weird. Okay, that's the training room. This looks like a barracks? No, this is some kind of cells. And a corpse wearing pants. Oh, hey, person to talk to. Nice. The Fomorians you've met so far have seemed peaceful enough. Not this one. She's a cold one. She's sharpening a short, vicious knife when you enter. She looks up at you with icy eyes, as if she's trying to size up how much pain you could withstand. What you doing? She pokes her hand idly with the knife. The slight contact draws a thin, bloody line. She smiles. I am a convincer. What is a convincer? I convince people. I convince people to talk to me. Who do you have to convince to talk to you? Fairies, goblins, humans. Sometimes they do not want to talk to me about what I want to talk to them about. You notice that she has the best speech of any Fomorian you've met so far. When that happens, well, I peel them. Did you just say you peel them? She looks down at the knife, looks up at you, gives you a smile that would be unusually chilling, even on Emperor Nero's face, and turns away. Conversation ends. Nope, can't look at that. Okay. Door is locked. Ooh. What's in here? The sarcophagus contains a lot of dust and scraps of ancient decomposed cloth. Nothing else. It's very, very old. So the north wall here is different from the walls elsewhere. It's recent construction and not as solid. It is recent construction and not as solid and well built as walls elsewhere. You touch the wall. It's also very cold. You wonder what's on the other side. I do wonder. There's nothing to look at. So I think there is like an earthquake or move mountains spell. Okay. Can't get in that door. Found a few doors that we still can't get into. And we've been here before. Awesome. So I think we've explored everything. Oh, no. Just for over completeness' sake. Yep, found the other guard hut. We have a sling. We have some rocks. I wish I could take that javelin, but I can't. Ooh, lock door. What's in here? This box is held shut by a flimsy metal padlock. It looks weak, but looks can be deceiving, especially with locks. You try your keys, and one of them unlocks it. You open the box. Oh. And a blessed spear. But it's not mine. I don't want to just steal it. The only thing keeping you from opening this chest is a flimsy-looking padlock. First, you see if you have a key which will fit it. Then you try to pick the lock. Then you try to smash it. Nothing works. It looks flimsy, but it's surprisingly resilient. Well, kind of wanted to know what was in there. This is a huge storeroom, here for the safekeeping of a massive number of weapons and pieces of armor. Now, however, the shelves and tables are nearly empty. The Fomorians must be in hard times. But if I can take another first aid kit, I will. Random sword. Superior longsword. I would like that, but no dice. Ooh, and another way down. Oh, no. That's what happens when you get cursed. Let's shield him. And then fighting man. Nice. Nice. Let's uncurse him. Oh, that was easy. What else do we have down here? A cell with a cudgel in it. Nothing particularly valuable. An empty cell, now filled with some trash. Another empty cell. Really? Nothing? Oh. You find the withered body of a Britannian warrior who dug a tunnel out of his cell and died in this tiny cave a very long time ago. Find the trowel that he dug out of. And a ring. A shield ring. I wonder who's not wearing a ring. A Quicksilver ring. Well, she's not wearing a ring. Everybody else is. Cool. Well, we didn't have to jump down there to find that. That's good. But again, like, I just love the like depth and size of everything in this game. Just kind of blows my mind how much is here. And this is only half the game. There's a huge pit here. The thick, gag-inducing stench rising from the pit is good evidence that this is where all the Fomorians' trash and bodies go. Over the edge and down to the hard stone floor with a hearty splat. You throw a few pebbles into it and hear them strike ground below a few moments after. It's not too deep. The walls are rough. You might be able to climb down. Do you try? Absolutely not. We save first, and then we try. Yes. Doing your best to ignore the stench, you manage to climb down most of the way. The pit wall is crude, and there's plenty of handholds. When you reach the bottom of the shaft, however, you have to jump down to the rest of the bottom. Problem with this is that you might not be able to get back up. Do you risk it? Yeah, sure. Everybody takes a little damage, and we're in mounds of trash. How wonderful. Good thing we have this trusty candle. Oh, there's a lot of bodies down here. There's a lot of junk down here. Let's see if there's anything worth taking. Shirt, pants. What about you? Shirt, pants, gold fibula. Oh, hey. That's something. Anything worth it? Nope. Junk. Whoa, there's a uneasy spirit. Someone was chained to this rock long ago and left to starve. The chain has rusted away, but oddly enough, some of the body remains. Oh, that takes a lot of damage. Okay. Shield. Him. Throw me something. No targets available, because he's not through the door. Let's wait. Let's cast Battle Rage. Nice kill, dude. What does he have on? Whoa, a bunch of stuff. Some mistletoe. What's ambrosia? You, take ambrosia. You, tell me what ambrosia is. It gives divine protection. Interesting. Well, let's heal him and then jump. Oh god, it just kills me. It just kills everybody. Load saved game. I saved right after this. Okay. Shit. How are we gonna do this? definitely... Let's heal him. And let's heal him. There's got to be another way down. None of this. You can't... There's always a way to do this without just dying. I mean, it did warn us, but... RPG rules. Big red button that says do not press. You gotta press it, right? Alright, let's see how bad this is. Yeah, just straight up kills him. Straight up kills everybody except for the one that's lucky and the one... So they take 53 damage. Okay. Well. Oh. Well, Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Can we increase? No. So we can heal these guys as much as possible. And then what if we give him divine protection? Well, let's see what that does. 58 damage. That just straight up killed everybody. Well, that's great. This is why you really should have multiple saves. I don't think I can get out of this. One of the things about the followers that I do like is that if your main party dies, it doesn't matter if your followers live. But we'll go back to that, and then Poem of Life. I wonder... No, we can't heal any more than that. That's fine. Can't jump down in combat. That was one of my ideas. What if we shield everybody? What if we shield everybody? This seems like an idea. Shield. Alright, we'll shield everybody. Oh, man, it's almost like I know how this game works. Yeah, alright. We got through it. So we did it by shielding everybody. That's cool. And then we should just be able to heal everybody up to 100%. Because we can do 110 healing, which will heal everybody, and we did it. And then there's a fake wall, because this game loves fake walls. And okay, we have some zombies. I'm sorry, whites. Ooh. And for that, we get a scroll. I've been giving Hippie all the scrolls because... whoa! Found another place where people sleep. And some mutton. And a box. You open the box and find several papyrus scrolls. They aren't Roman papers, though. They're covered with cramped writing in a strange runic language. There aren't very many scrolls, so you take them. Perhaps you can find someone who can decipher them. Oh no. Let's heal him, and then throw me something. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, so what's nice is that it's almost like we're an appropriate or maybe too high of level for these battles, which means nothing's really that intense, which, thank God. I don't want to fight a bunch of lizards. Although it is interesting, so like we were under Goagh-Nar. Now, no one really seems to care. Oh, these are the mushrooms that we found. So food is something that's used when we rest. We don't rest often, I will be honest. There we go. Ooh, a lot of herbs and spices. So let's make some potions. Let's, strength elixir. Let's just make a bunch of potions. Don't have ingredients. Don't have ingredients. What about a healing potion? Nice. Alright. And let's give that to various people who might need it. Cool. We do have this Wand of Karunos, which casts the aura of Karunos, which the only thing I really remember about that is that it does something bad and to not use it. But I was pretty happy to get it because I love getting stuff. Alright, let's open a sarcophagus. Bones. There's bones in this sarcophagus. What about this one? Bones. There are two grave pillars in this chamber, not unlike the pillars Romans sometimes construct in the memory of the dead. These pillars, on the other hand, each contain the skull of the dead Fomorian they memorialize. And we can't do anything about it. Okay. Same idea. Same idea. What's in here? Bones. I don't know what I expected. We have some slime. The gray slimy water in this cauldron is bubbling vigorously. Normally, that wouldn't concern you, except there's no fire under the pot. It's bubbling under its own power. It smells like the inside of your armor, and little bits of green goop spit and bubble out of the pot. Well, move closer. Ugh, bad timing. As soon as you get close, a head pokes out of the pot. It shakes itself vigorously, spraying you with thick, acidic droplets of slime. You try in vain to wipe the stuff off before it burns as the creature shambles out of the pot. Oh, and we are all covered in acid, and we are looking at a hostile, fresh zombie. Ow. You need to be healed. You need to be healed. And I mean, the main name of the game really is just like, who can we keep going on healing? Well, this isn't really how I wanted to go down here to explore, but it's been relatively successful. And we got a piercing crystal. What does that do? Rion, what does a piercing crystal do? Cast break barrier. Interesting. I wonder what's considered a barrier. This is just a room. Oh, with a hidden door to a place that we have already been. Stuff? What kind of stuff? Gloves. A blessed dagger. 5 to 20 damage. Yeah, I want to take that. Herbs. Candle. The only thing I don't need is gloves. I take that back. Rion could use some gloves. Oh, wait. Gloves are a different slot than all the other ones, so... Interesting. Okay. They're particularly filthy for Morian. There is a particularly filthy Fomorian in this chamber, dressing and cleaning a pile of bones. He's decades old, more undead than alive. He reeks of preserving fluids, and bits of brown material are stuck in his beard and speckle his fingers. He stops scraping some goo out of the inside of a skull with a claw when you open the door, and he looks up at you. His eyes are cloudy with cataracts, can't quite make you out. He rasps out something in his Fomorian tongue. You can't understand it. When you don't respond, he raises a hand and motions you inside. Well, yeah, let's enter. You move close to the hulking, ancient Fomorian. He peers at you intently. Something starts to bother him. As you start to gag from his incredible stench, he mutters in Fomorian. Suddenly, he jumps back. He must have just realized that you're humans. While a moment before he seemed old and doddering, his movements now are fast and sure. He grabs a large, nearby scraping implement. Oh, please don't tell me you're hostile, buddy. Oh, Fomorian zombie master. Heal the main dude. Well, he's dead now. I hope this isn't gonna bite me in the ass later. Rod of Calling. Buddy. What is that? Cast Mighty Beast? Oh, and I found all the zombies. Yeah, I really don't like that. Nice. Nice. And just keep them healed. keep this dude healed. He's gonna wait until he can see. Nice, again. Just a lot of bones, but cool. Alright, so we're very successfully just kind of rolling through these enemies. Which, I will not lie, I do quite like. I quite like not dying every 10 seconds. This room is a primitive Fomorian ice box. The pool is filled with chunks of ice, which keep this chamber nice and icy, and prevent the food in the boxes from rotting. I don't need to eat their food. Okay. Well, there is this. I don't see... Okay, we can go further down. Oh no! Ouchies. Let's shield him. Oh, there's a lot. I was expecting a good bit less, actually. Nope. Let's battle rage him. But at least they don't do much damage. And while we're at it, let's make sure they do even less damage. Nice. And we got a bunch of levels. So we're definitely making progress. Sorry, giant lizard. Probably didn't deserve that. Okay. Part of me wants to continue going down this way. We're at the bottom of Goagh-Nar. You're deep within Goagh-Nar now. You're in a low cave, moldy, icy cold, and far below the blasted surface. The air reeks of age and rot, tinged with a hint of smoke and blood. The floor is covered with moist, packed-down dirt, carried by the bucketful from the surface. You are in a network of old tunnels and storerooms, closed off and forgotten. Nobody has been here for years, and everything is covered with webs. Although it's black and cold, it's not quiet. You can hear chanting. It's a slow, moaning sound, permeating the air and the walls. It's dozens, if not hundreds, of Fomorians singing tunelessly in unison, carrying out some bizarre alien rite. You will have to be careful to stay out of sight. If you're spotted, you will doubtless be swarmed with more of the creatures than you can handle. Are we sure about that? To be fair, but no. I want to climb the stairs. That is good to know. I know how to get down there. I would like to climb the stairs. I would like to go back upstairs, which I've found the way to. Flying by minimap. Why can't I go this way? Fine. I will not fly by a mini-map. No, I must fly by a mini-map. There has to be somebody with some kind of light source. There we go. Oh, that's very close now. Why is that very close now? No, why is that very close now? I found a way up last time. I did. I almost went up. Why can I not go up now? Dang, can't even farm experience that way. All right. I thought I could go up. I thought I was over there. But I can't get through that gate anymore. I hope that didn't just cut me off from... No. Couldn't have. It's gotta be another way. Yeah, that's where I came down. Did I not know I'm down here? Is that the problem? Because, like, I don't want to kill a bunch of Fomorians if I don't have to. Why is this gate closed? Who closed that gate? Okay, well, I guess the only way out is through. I am at full health. Oh, there's spiders. Okay, well, spiders I can handle. Definitely just general spider warning. The creator of this game does love his spiders and uses them quite often. There are happy, friendly spiders. There are many spiders in this game. Apologies if you are the kind of person that requires a spider warning. Do I have... What kind of weapon? A blessed dagger. 3 to 15 plus 1 to 5 per level. Well, they are superior. They are worth a good bit of money. You emerge into one of the larger passages of these warrens, one which is actually in use. Fortunately, this seems to be one of the rear caverns where the Fomorians don't come as often. You can hear loud chanting coming from the south. That must be where most of them are. Just across the hall to the east, there is a passage with walls of cut, polished marble. It's a pleasant contrast to the dirt and sandstone everywhere else. There's an obelisk. The ordeal descent. Clear your mind of all temptations and worldly weakness, and enlightenment will come. Interesting. There are signs down here. Trash pit. Watch your step. The thick stench in this cavern seems to stick to your clothes and armor. It gags you and coats the inside of your mouth. You start to feel faint. There's probably nothing that you can get in here but a disease. Or worse. which means save before we jump and jump down. There is nothing that we can get in there except disease or worse. The stench of garbage and Fomorian waste get to be too much for you. As you start to lose consciousness, the last thing you see is a surprised kitchen worker carrying over a bucket of filth. And everybody dies. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I love that. I love that so much. Yo, these are some giant ass rats. That is in fact what they're called. Giant rats. Innards. Not even weird meat. They're just innards. Meat pens. Can we eat the innards? Are they food? Abilities, none. It is not food. It is just innards. Well, got some innards. Hello, Fomorian. This huge cavern contains a small forest of black, twisted trees, each about 20 foot tall. They have small, withered leaves. The foliage is small and more gray than green, but it isn't dead. What sort of strange magic lets a forest grow underground? Oh, no. Definitely battle. Yeah, one, not a concern. This tiny cave is the cramped, miserable home of a single Fomorian shaman. Someone would have to be really attached to the simple life to live in this dank little hole. I'm not going to steal this dude's food. I might have just killed him, to be honest. Cabbage. More javelins. Why, yes, I will. Because here's the thing. Leather sling does 3 to 12 damage. The javelin does 3 to 15. But we are way more leveled in it. Oh. Oh, God. Well. Nothing says that we can't just reload. I do want those innards. I just want one, though. So lots of this game is just loading and unloading and just making sure that, you know, did you just run away? No, buddy. It seems like a very bad call to let you run away. Somebody's got to heal him. See, we don't even need to attack him. Oh, whoops. Well. Let's shield. Let's shield them both. Oh, there's a lot of them now. Okay. At least they're already shielded. Shield. Bless. Haste. Probably should have hasted the other guy. That's okay. Bless. Haste while you're at it. Just keep them moving. Nope. Nice. Keep this all going. Heal him. Keep this dance rolling. Nice. That was a very successful killing of everyone so that I can poke around a little better. Innards? Innards. Bowl? Bowl. Ceremonial dagger? Only $100. About in here. We got a spoon. We got a bowl. We got some bones. Got everything to make a lot of money on TikTok. Poison elixir. Got a poison elixir. Got a healing draft. Got a bunch of spiritual herbs. Very nice. Oh. There's a dude. Let's just heal and back him up. He can't get there. Nice. Nice work. Anything? Nope. So it seems like this is where the Formosans, like, actually live? That seems kind of harsh. To the south, a Fomorian walks around the corner. You freeze. As your heart rate quadruples, it stops and checks its belt. It's forgotten something. It mutters some nasty-sounding words in Fomorian and turns back. Whew. If you keep going south, though, you're sure to run into more of them. Well, let's read this sign. Hall of Self-Denial. In hunger, we become full. In pain, we find bliss. Ow! No one asked for that. No. Nobody needs to be healed. Everybody's fine. There you go. Enjoy that pain. I'm sure it was bliss. Well, interesting, nonetheless. And we're out of light. Do we have any light? Hippie doesn't. Hippie shouldn't. Fighting Man does. He has 5. Wow, look how bright it is. 5 lamps. Suddenly, a Fomorian walks around the corner and comes face to face with you. It's holding a bucket of trash. It was going to go empty his bucket. It clearly didn't expect to find a bunch of raiders on the way. When it sees you, the first thing it does is drop the bucket. The second thing it does is scream. Loud. In an instant, the chanting stops. Then it's replaced by howls of anger and alarm. The ant's nest has officially been stirred up. Good luck. Well, shit. Let's make him hasted. Leave him at the back. The faster that we kill these dudes. I really wish that I hadn't done it this way, though. I am probably not going to survive this because I'm not thinking quite the clear way that I should be. Got to keep on dancing. Keep on dancing. And again. Okay. Make the same mistake twice. But dead. Nicely done. Ow. That was significantly more than before. Let's heal him for sure. Oh, this guy is really strong. Okay. Well, thankfully, I can do a modicum of damage. That was not who I meant to heal. Oh, and we're dead. Okay. So no. I'm not gonna go. Not gonna go that way. Okay, so it's a random thing that happens when you go down that way. Which we are not going to do, because I think what I was looking for was already here. Good. There you go. Great. Ooh. Javelins. Always useful. How many javelins does he have now? 15? We're going to switch that out. Oh. Was not paying attention. Is what I get. Let's Lance of Fire. What? No. Cast. Lance of Fire. Cast. Lance of Fire. Just keep them healed. No big deal. Alright, where were those steps down? So, we need to clear our mind of worldly temptation. Whoa, that's a lot of them. Have they cleared their mind of worldly temptations? Leave your outer shell here. It will not help you below. Okay, there's just regular Fomorians. We can do this. Let's wait. Let's cast your last spell, buddy. To do that. And let's die. So, really quick, let's use first aid on everybody, because we can. Especially these dudes. Because let's not talk about why first aid restores some spell energy. Can I do it again? I can. And then... what kind of spells can I cast? I can cast Alertness. But nobody's asleep. And then... go down here. And then let's cast Call Spirit, which has brought us another sprite. Sprites aren't super powerful, but they aren't weak. And then I don't know. Let's do that. And then let's shield him for sure. Nice. Do that 22 damage. And let's bless him. And let's haste that dude. And then let's, yeah, all right. We are making progress. Killing the dudes we were supposed to help. That is the Roman way. Anything in here worth it? No. You start to descend into the Ordeal Descent, center of the lower cave Fomorian's bizarre ritual religious beliefs. It's cheery, shiny, and warm, quite unlike the rest of these caves. As you descend, you start to feel excited. It's an important place, shiny and well-maintained. There must be a lot of treasure down here. You start to quiver with greed and walk faster, anticipating your good fortune. That does not sound correct. Suddenly, 3 Fomorians, one wearing what looks like ceremonial robes, ancient, faded, and several sizes too small, walk around the corner. They're silent and breathing hard, as if they've just been hard at work. When they see you, their energy level increases considerably. They're pale and filthy from all their years underground, but their muscles are still strong. You know who else is still strong? Me. Oh, and we're getting attacked from behind. Well, good job. Let's just continue going that way with them, and they're fine. It's really what's going on here that's not great. Not great. But I will not lie, even with the ambush, getting saved like that really, really feels good. And some javelins. Well, when you open the chest, you immediately have to shield your eyes. It takes a few seconds for them to recover from the radiance. Eventually, you look into the box. There's a gem inside, sitting on a velvet pillow. It's a beautiful emerald, the size of a baby's fist. It glitters from its own radiant light. You almost drool with greed at the magnitude of this treasure. Yeah, take it. It requires practically all the energy you can summon to pull yourself away. Oh, hit the wrong button. And close the box. But you manage. As you walk away, the dreams of what you could buy after selling this treasure torment you. Yeah, we're going to save and then come right back. Unless that was one of the few one-offs. Let's take it. Pick up the stone and put it away safely, hardly able to believe your good luck. This stone will enable you to retire in comfort. As you close the box, however, you hear stone crumbling. One of the stones has started to move. It's a guardian caryatid? Oh, no. No, no, no. Oh, boy. Okay. Let's try that one more time. Let's take it. We know. Nope, 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 nope. We can do this. Just people need to be full health. Which is very easy to do when not in combat. Oh. Oh no, we can only use first aid on somebody like infinite times per day. 3 times per day. Alright. Take it. It's huge emerald. That did not do much damage. I will say that much. Ooh, 41. We are finally into, like, actually doing damage in a way that's meaningful. And I do quite love it. Nice. Okay, less nice. Keep them healed. So I still am like really mad that I jumped down that hole and then saved. Because I think I wanted to talk to the queen first. I wasn't really trying to be evil. But now... Well... Die is cast. Oh, fire doesn't do any damage. Good to know. Let's just keep them healed. Nicely done. Ooh, no. We've taken more than enough fall damage over the past little bit. Oh, we've got another box. And a spiral staircase downstairs. So the only thing that makes me think that maybe I'm okay from a plotline perspective is that he'd only seen this in a dream. So maybe the top people and the bottom people don't talk. That's just like wild conjecture at this point. You open the box and look inside. You can hardly believe your eyes. It's here. You finally found it. The box contains a skull. It looks like it came from a Fomorian. It's in beautiful condition. There's only one unusual thing about it. It's made of stone, perfectly smooth, black onyx. You reach out and touch the skull. It's warm, and the stone feels like living flesh. The sensation makes your skin crawl. At last, your objective is within your grasp. Take it! You lift the skull. When you do, its mouth opens. It screams a hideous, high-pitched sound. As you stuff cloth into its mouth and stuff it into your pack, several creatures shamble into the room, summoned by the scream. I cannot look at them. Can I look at them now? I can. Hostile Fomor zombie. Well, 1, 2. Oh, okay. This is not dire. Let's always shield him. And why not? Let's fire him. Nice. He needs to be healed though. Nice. The nice thing is that we are very over leveled for this. And so this is not a problem. We have... Oh, but there's more stuff. Save. Look. You open the long, slender box and find a sword. It's a beautiful piece of craftsmanship, and it's been polished to a high sheen. You covet it instantly. It would be a truly honorable weapon for a bold Roman warrior. It sits in the box in a simple sheath of leather. You have but to reach for it. Yeah, take it. The moment you touch the blade, your dreams of wealth and conquest are rudely interrupted with a shrill, blood-curdling screech. And then another. 2 huge, vicious creatures block the way. Block the exits from this room. It's just a griffin. 1, 2, 3. It's just a griffin. It's just a griffin. Boy, that's not great. Keep forgetting. So that, I do love that, like, action order does matter. You can't just pass through people. Oh my gosh, so lucky. No. Totally worth it. Nice. Okay, I think we're in good shape. I mean, obviously I don't love that. that she died, but you know what? I think this is all okay. Also, I have a good sword. I have a good sword that I can pass down from person to person. But, okay. Fighting Man is out of light things that he can carry, or heavy things that he can carry. Fighting Man is almost out of everything he can carry. Because here's the thing. Death is not the end. If I can get back to my home place, I can revive whoever I need to revive. But the question is, can I get out of this mess without dying? And I just saved, so that's the real question. Compulsively saving, not the best idea sometimes. There's a fresh Fomorian body on the floor in front of you. It died recently, viciously slashed to death. Although the chamber is warm, the body is covered with ice. There is no treasure. The Fomorian wore only a pair of pants when he died. It's hard to pay attention to the corpse, though. You can't resist looking up at the box, feverishly imagining the treasures that must lie within. There's more. You stop. At first you can't resist. The chest behind you is just too tempting. Then, luckily for you, you recall what you've learned of fairy lore. This is a charm, an illusion. This knowledge gives you the strength to press on. You reach a small hall at the lowest level of the ordeal. Here, at last, you stand before the center and basis of the strange beliefs of the Fomorians here. There is a marble pedestal here which bears a series of thin stone tablets covered with delicate engravings and credos. The tablets shine with strange inner radiance, and the letters glow as if they were drawn with fire. As you stare at the tablets, you find yourself smiling without knowing why. Here, truly, is the center. Here, you have found peace. It would only take a minute to read some of the tablets, and who knows what wondrous knowledge you might obtain. Read them. As you reach for the tablet, you realize what you're doing. You've learned from your study of fairy lore in the past that words have power in the magical realms. And if you read the holy writings of others, you could be in great danger. You shield your eyes with your hands and stumble away before something terrible happens. No, read it. Destroy? Sure, the tablets are beautiful and compelling. They're also dangerous, and anything the Fomorians value so much can't be any good for you. You draw a weapon, aim your swing, and smash the delicate writings into 1,000 pieces. The moment they break, flames pour out of them. Smoke fills the room, forcing you to choke and gag. Sparks fly onto your clothes and arms. As you beat them out, the smoke solidifies at the south end of the room. It forms a trio of guardians who are ready to exact revenge upon you. Destroying holy writings is not something you can do without paying a terrible price. Well, okay, giant lizards don't freak me out. Guardian worms do. Especially since the guardian worms can call beasts. The shattered tablets are still here. Smoke rises from the wreckage. Okay. What if we just stay back? The intensity overwhelms you. The pull of the holy book is too frightening. You stumble away from it before you lose control. Yeah, I don't want to do any of that. I do, however, want to look in here. You grab the lid of the box like a ravenous man looking for food. The lid flies open, revealing the most beautiful shield you have ever seen. It's large, iron, polished like a mirror, and etched with the design of a vicious serpent. See a spot of liquid drop onto the shield. You realize that it came from you. Your greed has caused you to start drooling. Fuck it, take it. As you grab the shield, the room fills with an icy wind. Exposed skin grows numb and flecks of ice stab your eyes. The gusts fade and you now see that a pair of creatures have been summoned. You must now face the same ordeal the dead Fomorian did. But, fighting man. Oh, blocks 17% of damage. Why? No, then. Nope. Alright, that's fine. Oh, they're just spectral warriors. We've taken these on before. These are no worries. These are limited worries. They definitely are stronger than your average. But with my new weapons, who cares? Poor chainmail, no interest. Random torque, I'll take. Especially if it will... Nope. It's like, especially if it'll block more damage, but it will not. Okay. Let's save. So, I mean, we do have this. I do want to read them. I want to read them. Okay. Well, you know, it's actually fine that Rion's dead because she is the highest level. You know what's not fine? I have no idea how to get out of this situation. And I really don't like that in particular. But we have all of her inventory. This is about as good as it can get. So that's good. Right. So that's the punishment room. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Ow. Ooh. It's fine. Whoa, and I'm surrounded. Okay. That's probably not something I can go back from. Yeah, so that Fomorian Crusher is the real fear. That is what I'm not sure how to solve. And then... yeah. That's Battle Rage. A huge Fomorian. Excellent. Just a Fomorian. That is something I can deal with. Ow. That is fine, 'cause I have a healing draft. Excellent. Still fine. I have healing draft. Okay, we can keep this up. We can keep this up. That's the wrong dude. You know what I was saying about having... Yep, alright. You just keep going. Fomorian. 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 Okay, great. There's the Crusher. Dusted. Let's just try to get a handle on how many... No. The answer is no. So it seems that the crusher always comes from that south. So I think what I'm going to do is go this way with everybody. Just regular Fomorian. Yes. Okay. Ouchie. Huge Fomorian. Ouchie. Yeah, this is not ideal. Not ideal. You know what? I'm gonna die anyway. What does want to croon us? I think it makes them even more powerful. Okay. There's got to be another way out. It cannot be just that. Is it just breaking their ow? Is it just breaking their spirit? I'm not sure. Is it leveling up mid-level? I'm not sure. I have only 6 skill points for him. Oh wait, that's encumbrance. Hippie's the only one with a lot. I don't know what I would put it in except maybe intelligence. Do wish I could rest. I do wish I didn't save after. Whoops. Well, that was embarrassing. I do wish that I didn't save after. Oh, I was not paying attention. Yes. Everybody went through the fire. Let's just reload. Let me think about this for a minute. While I do that, heal whoever I can. Let's call a spirit early. Let's see if I can't make energy draft. Oh no. Making a potion failed. And now I don't have the ingredients. Bummer. Does somebody else have that potion? Well, she can't use that. Yeah, he did have one. One energy draft. There we go. And, alright. Let's also... Oh, I can't use it right now. Let's destroy it. Let's go into battle. Nice. Let's just keep this up. I very much think this battle is going way better than the last time. Okay. Because you won't live long enough. The shattered tablets are still here. Smoke still rises from the wreckage. Okay. Well, that was successful, and we have a dragon skin cloak. You know, I could use that. Old hippie here. Alright. Well, we destroyed the magic. There's nothing behind. Well, maybe without the magic, they will not want to fight anymore. Haha. Nicely done. And yeah, another haste draft. A lot of other stuff's kind of bad. So what if... Did we not go... We did not go this way, ever. So what do we have here? We have iron-studded armor, some iron shields, and a damage shield. Nothing of use. What about here? Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Some lamps. Very useful. Oh, do I not need to go down there? Because if I don't, I'm not going to. Interesting. Okay, good to know. But I do want to go further. Shit. It's like, but I do want to go further south. but if I go any further south, I do want to know what's over there, but that's not happening. So, like, it is one of the things that I love about this. Oh, and we can just pass through it. And we can just pass through it. The chamber has the painfully familiar, sweet, rotting flesh smell of the undead. Indeed, there are rapidly decomposing bodies scattered all over the ground in front of you. However, they're not moving. They're all dead undead, and recently dead undead at that. Okay. Actually, should be able just to use first aid on everybody except for the first dude. Yep. Okay, that's fine. They don't need to be alive undead. What is this? Glaz's shield? Who's Glaz? Yeah, buddy, you get an upgrade. Well, maybe not, but well, this has been super effective as a loot run. That's for sure. And I mean, it did say if you come in peace, and we did, just the rest of everybody didn't. Nice. So it's been some time that we've been down here in these dungeons. Does kind of strike me like I'm rapidly running out of ways to avoid this conflict. Especially since these wandering monsters. Yeah, the chanting and moaning of the Fomorians, along with the expected brawling, grumbling, and belching, is growing much louder as you head south. You continue much farther, you will risk being found. And that is kind of what we found, is it not? But in destroying that, I wonder if we have unlocked anything. There's a scrap of papyrus nailed to the post in the wall here. It's covered with crude Fomorian writing. Take it. So it's a Fomorian scroll. You begin to read the scroll. The handwriting is crude, but you manage to decipher it. You want to go to destroyed tablets in spiral passage far below. This tell how to get there. Go up to Lizard Pen and look for wall that is not really there. Go in and down steps. You in bad Fomorian territory now. Go east and over bridge and through storeroom. You at entrance to spiral. Go down into spiral and tablets at bottom. Come back out the way you came. If you have troubles getting back, from spiral entrance go east to trees and short ways south to cells of self-punishment. One cell has secret hidden entrance. Go through and north to escape out place. One cell has a secret hidden entrance? Well, why didn't anybody tell me? We could have gotten through this whole thing a lot easier had I found that one thing. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Clear off those webs. Because here's the thing. We gotta get out of here. I don't know who that note was for. Maybe they just knew I was coming. Nope, not that one. This one? Not this one. One of the cells has a secret hit. Aha! Stairs up. Ah! Can we escape? Can we just escape? Oh god, no, we can't. Alright. But now we know better. We can get going. We can even pretend like we read that without doing so. Buddy. Just gonna get squished. There we go. But they are evil Fomorians. That makes me feel infinitely better. We now know which one it is. We can just get out of here after clearing out this dungeon. And frankly, getting a lot of good loot. The good kind of loot. I do really want to go south. That's not very safe. Armored Fomorian classing up the joint. Bronze plate mail blocks 30% of damage. Well, that's way better than iron chainmail. Who's got 70 pounds of inventory space? Literally nobody. Oh, I do really want that. Not gonna happen though. Climb the stairs. I don't know where we are. We are under Goagh-Nar. Still can't get it out. Your progress to the north is blocked by an iron gate. Doesn't have the strongest bars you've ever seen, but it's more than strong enough to block your progress. As you look at it, a Fomorian walks out onto the ledge at the northwest end of the cave. He's a big, nasty fellow with a large sword, a wicked grin, and more than his fair share of scars. He looks down at you and laughs. Har, 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 you want past caves of Ben Bones, eh? I am Ben Bones, and I say no go. Not until you pay me good. You throw up 100 coins, you no ever go past, eh? But pay and I always let you buy, eh? What you say? Yeah, do you just pay him? You toss up the coins. Ben Bones picks them up, counts them with difficulty, and laughs. Good, you pay. I open gate. I be fair and give deal. Ha ha ha. He walks back into his lair. For a while, nothing happens. You start to worry that you've been cheated. Then, with a slow, rusty squeal, the gate to the north opens for you. But, more importantly... Okay. Can't go that way. No, I don't want any part of that. Ow. Yeah, let's go. I don't really want any part of this. You return to the upper level of Goagh-Nar. When you left, it was relatively peaceful and quiet. Now that you have returned, it's very different. The smell of blood and brimstone is thick in the air, even in this remote corner, and you can hear the echoing shouts of furious and wounded Fomorians. The door opens and a Fomorian guard peeks in. When it sees you, it starts to draw your sword. Then it realizes that you're Romans. It says, it's you! We have been attacked! Queen Reet is dead. So are many other of us. Some accursed human tribesmen. They butcher her in chambers like animal. You best go now. We must fight with blood and vengeance. Lower Fomorians now must fight and die. Go, or you get put in fighting too. The creature runs back out into the hall. You can hear the battle raging. A lot of hostile invaders are lurking in the halls outside. At least you have the skull. Oh my god, I just want to leave. Also, heartbreaking. I do not get to talk to this queen. Oh! It's the bad Fomorian. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm going. I just want to go. Happily, I've scouted all of this. This was not the direction I wanted to go. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Can I heal him? I still can. Good. Sorry, buddy. I actually feel for the Fomorians. I think they're, in general, totally fine. Oh, and by going through the hallways here, like not the hallways. Run. Oh please don't be a big scary dude. It's just a normal scary dude. Run, run, run. Suddenly your pack feels a little bit lighter. Take it off and inspect it just to see a faint mist rising out of it. Some of your hard-earned loot has faded away, drifting back down to where it rested. No doubt to tempt future adventurers. You stand in the sunlight once again, this time with the object of your quest a comfortable weight in your pack. It's heavy, but you won't have to carry it for long. You just have to get it back to Shadow Valley Fort. Should be easy. The cries of grief and anger of the Fomorians behind you are still echoing in your ears. Your presence has ended the stalemate between the two factions. Now they are truly at war. It's their problem, but not yours. You have a job to do, and they are part of it no longer. And that is a giant bummer. But exactly why I really do love the way that Spiderweb software games are designed. Because I could have helped. I could have not been an RPG player and actively done something worth like saving among them. But no. I just went down there and was like, oh, I'm gonna find some loot. I haven't even checked my inventory, but that single dungeon, with the fact that there's areas that I couldn't get to because I was too low level, even though I was a fine level for everything else, that there was... Honestly, I love this trick of inventory. I would love to see all the cool stuff that I got in there just be gone. That'd be hilarious to me. And most importantly, the fact that there was an NPC that I can no longer talk to. Like, that NPC is dead and died off screen. And it died because of the actions that I took. I don't know. That's wild to me. I should have read that, but I didn't. Yeah, my sword gone. Straight up gone. That super cool sword gone. That shield that I got, still there. His shield, however, gone. You can get a blessed shield. It's fine. Yeah, heartbreaking. Giant emerald, gone. The cloud of sprites circles even closer. There are several dozen of them. They're close enough to see the wrinkles in their brown skin and the hate in their eyes. Only about 10 of the larger specimens are armed. The other ones are smaller and faster. Suddenly, the small ones fly out in all directions. As they disperse, the armed sprites, bearing swords like little daggers, swarm you. I just want to go home. Okay. What is the difference between the haste draft and the haste elixir? Haste draft is better. So I'm going to use up the haste elixir. Okay. Why is everybody taking so little damage? Everybody was taking so much damage before. What is going on? It's okay. It's okay. Just need to keep him healed. Got one. So this doesn't necessarily seem like... Again, like, I think I am in good shape from a... Ooh. Not much physical damage, but definitely take magic damage pretty well. So let's do that again. Anything else? No. You managed to escape the sprite ambush. The armed ones were dispersed, and the small, fast ones flew away. It was bizarre. The little creatures were completely outclassed. Attacking you was suicidal. Why would they do it? It doesn't take long to figure out why. You notice that your pack seems lighter. You look inside. The skull of stone is gone. In the havoc, some of the faster sprites must have snuck up on you and stolen it. You can barely contain your fury. After everything you went through to regain the skull, to lose it like this is almost unbearable. All is not lost, of course. There are still 2 items left. Get one of them, and the Brigantes won't be able to fulfill their end of the bargain. It still puzzles you. How did the sprites know where you were and that you had the skull? And who convinced these normally flighty creatures to work together and rob you? The natives who are racing you for these artifacts may be closer to you than you suspected. Fascinating. That said, speaking of racing, I'm going to race... No. I'm going to try to race back to the place that we are calling home. The main camp. The main fort. Because A, I need to probably report that I lost everything. This was a completely failed mission. And that is something that I truly love in any game, is if you can fail missions and continue on. No. I have better things to do than to fight that. That's not the direction I need to go. Pay them. Oh, some shades. Well, that's nice. Hey, I'll take some level ups. It's the end. We're in the southeastern Vale. Shadow Valley Fort. Where are you? What are those? Alright, everybody is healed. Now, the question is, where do I go to heal up? Oh, yeah, I forgot about this guy. I need some help. I don't know where to go next. Decimus sits at his desk, juggling scrolls in a marvelously synchronized dance of paperwork. His mastery of logistics gives you a warm feeling in your chest. This order and efficiency truly is what separates you from the savages. Can you help with my mission, pretty please? You need to go to this vault of Goagh-Nar at the northwest corner of Shadowvale. Recently we had a prisoner from Nethergate who mentioned something about this vault. It's full of creatures which the locals have great superstitious fear of. The creatures hate the Britannians, a feeling which is very mutual. You may want to try to speak with them. They might help you. You do, after all, have a mutual enemy. What is known about the creatures? The prisoner who told us all this called the creatures Fomorians. They're some sort of horrible beast from ages past. In any other circumstance, I think it would a mere superstition. Here, I'm not so sure. That's all for now. Let's find the dude. You cautiously enter the commander's office. You've been very worried about this. Romans are not... Oh. Romans are not tolerant of failure, and your loss of the Skull of Stone was a debacle in the First Order. And, sure enough, when you tell Commander Vibius of your recovery and subsequent loss of the skull, his response is loud, long, and highly obscene. As he rants, you suspect that he's on the verge of drawing a sword and actually attacking you. Fortunately, he eventually manages to calm down enough to speak rationally. Sprites? He spits. You lost the skull to sprites? Who knows when we will have as good a chance to stop the Brigantes? You have failed your empire. He sighs. Still, there are other opportunities, and, alas, you are our best hope. More of the scroll you recovered has been deciphered. The next item Nethergate needs to recover is something called the Eye of Cathrak. It's in, searches through his papers. It's in Castle Aethdoc, in the southwest corner of the Shadowvale. Go there with all speed. Find out what this eye is and bring it here. He takes another pouch of coins out of his desk and flings it at you. And I swear, if you lose the eye too, Nero won't get a chance at you. I'll kill you myself. Okay. Well, we got 500 coins. We all gain experience. Got some level ups. Except for, you know. So, speaking of, you know. Where the heck am I supposed to go here? Gotta refresh my captioner. There's gotta be a place in here that I can go. The commander's quarters? No, that doesn't seem right. The storeroom? Can't be. No, I don't want to sleep yet. Is it not in here? That doesn't seem right either. Oh, you know what? It's probably... I know where it is. So I've been saying that, like, death isn't the end. Drill here. I'm trying to get training. What is your rank? We've talked to this person a bunch. Oh, I found one of those scrolls you were looking for. I will give it to Gaius. In the meantime, he learned some interesting things about the local wildlife from the last scroll. It teaches you what he found out. Your woodcraft skill increases. Okay. Nope, not there. Clang. I do love, like, the little bits of humor in there, too. It's just like, clang. Did you ever manage to find more supplies? I did. It took some trading and some scavenging. I'll let you trade for them, since I'm told you're doing good work out there, but don't expect a bargain. I'd like to see your general supplies. Decent general supplies. What about armor? Javelins would be nice. No. Leave the door alone. There is a place to go. Leave the door alone. Maybe it's this dude. Yes! It's Lucius. Oh, thank God. He spends a while looking you over, grumbling every moment. He gives you whatever salves, herbs, and unguents he feels you need, curing you as well as his limited capabilities allow. When he finishes with you, you do feel invigorated. Then Lucius plops back down into his chair, annoyed by the interruption. Why is she so low? I feel like she lost a lot of hit points. Yeah, she has level 6 endurance. Why does she have no hit points? Maybe it's a temporary thing. Oh no, there we go. Just a little bug. Oh good. Now that that's saved, you know what? Yeah. Let's take advantage of the fact that we can sleep here. And do so. Once I can remember where it is to sleep. Yes, sleep. Alright. We have to go to Castle Aethdoc. You know what's cool? We've been there. Oh, wait. Let's give her all of her inventory back. Her health charm. Or her chill charm. Her shield ring. Her... Oh, God. Oh, it's that. Silax exuberant trash. That's why we've been just dropping trash all the time. You know, maybe a blessed dagger would be better. I forgot who was carrying all the food for a while. Because he can't carry any magic weapons, so he might as well carry all the food. Well, this could be going much, much worse. I'm not going to lie, I do feel like she had more things, but I'm not here to argue. I know exactly where we're going, for we have been there. However, of course, knowing exactly where to go pay them the 5 coins. We just need to go as far as we humanly can. In this direction. Which does involve crossing some bridges. But it's over by the well, where all the griffins were killing us and everything. And the spider thing. Which honestly, now that I'm a good bit stronger, maybe I should go after the hagfen. I am lost in the woods. I am frantically trying to tap my way out of the woods. Kids, don't wander around in the woods. It's bad for you. Okay. And I feel like I've been here before, but just as I'm about to reach the bottom of this veil, images start to appear in your mind. Unexpected, unwelcome, uncontrollable images. You see soldiers looting and pillaging and doing much worse. You see the victims of plague and acts of mindless cruelty and savagery. Soon, the images blind you. You stumble and fall and crawl slowly away from this place. Eventually, you manage to get away. The images fade. You start to climb up this narrow valley, which leads up and out of Shadowvale. The walls of the valley have several rough paintings in them. Some are of odd creatures, some are large, strange, colorful symbols. As you climb, you start to get tired. The higher you go, the more exhausted you get. Soon, you're barely managing to remain standing. Something is going on here. Something is preventing you from leaving. Grunting with effort, you climb back down. That's where the Breptrachos is. I don't want to... no, I don't. Probably could have dealt with them. Yep, so we have to go south. Oh, ow, ow. I don't want to deal with them. I didn't want to deal with them. Ah, buddy, I missed you. All of your things that you can do. like shielding. And blessing. Wheel. That was easy enough. This pit is a peat mine, and it looks like it's been used for that purpose for many years. Once cut and dried, the peat is the fuel that no doubt has fed many fires and cooked many stews for the last centuries. No, just some random Fomorians. It's almost like I just beat an entire city full of these dudes. Oh, I missed. So I'm trying to find the way across. There we are. That's right. And it's always interesting. I love that, like, this giant open world is here. Because it means you reach the semicircle of huge wind-blasted stones, seemingly the only feature of this flat plain. Although you can see no living creatures up here, you would swear that you're being watched. You start to shiver as the cold continues to work on you. And I found Castle Aethdoc right that quick. You read the sign, Castle Aethdoc. Who are we surrounded by? Fairy warriors. You walk into the cavernous marble reaches of Castle Aethdoc. You have no idea what the Eye of Cathrak is, and it's doubtful that its owner will give it up easily. You have to retrieve it, though, and soon, or all may be lost. What a perfect time. Cathrak's Eye. They use figures of immense size, whose limbs, woven out of twigs, they fill with living men and set on fire. They believe the execution of those who have been caught in the act of theft or robbery is most pleasing to the immortal gods. Caesar. So that is a stellar time to take a streaming union break. We have reached Castle Aethdoc. We need to get the Eye of Cathrak, and then let's start working our way back through these. We have the Selkie pelt, which I'm not sure. All these little side quests, like the Selkie pelt. We have the Griffin feather, which I haven't seen. Stop Titus? Oh, that's that dude in the random cave. We have the Bug Amber. I know where that is. And if we can get it, who knows what we need. There's still the temple to defile? Which, I don't think I found the Druid Temple. I could not find the Child's Ball yet. That is unfortunate. Nias is actually working out. Still have not found the Cranky Hermit. Still have not found all of these 6 shades. So, yeah, this is a perfect time to take that break. There's also no background music, so let's... Okay. Well, let's get back. So we just got back to Castle Aethdoc. It is eerily quiet here. I did turn off my standard background noise, but I may turn it back on if we're just going to be walking around this place in the dark, in the quiet. It's not really my vibe. But Castle Aethdoc is, among other things, somewhere we're just going to be dropping trash. It seems to be a fairy castle. Interesting. So we have 2 directions we can go. We need to get the Eye of Cathrak. So that's interesting. But we can level up. Very well might be worth doing so. I think I'm going to. I think increase Roman training. This guy doesn't have any real skills. He's got a little bit of luck. And that's it. Yeah. So let's do Roman training. Armor use. And hardiness. He can take the damage. Oh. Well, you do defense and then something else. But no, it really doesn't matter what we go with. It's just going to have 1 left over. That's fine. What about you, funny man? Funny man, you have plenty in spear. You have strength. You have dexterity that are okay. I think what I really want to do is make you more hardy and defend better. Throw me something. You have 10. Oh, buddy. You are getting 2 levels in your tool use. And I really don't care after that. Hippie, you're great. You're awesome. Your first aid, perfect. Don't want to hear it. Your druidism, that's where you need some work. There we go. Now, most people might want other things out of you. Oh, and Rion, you're neat. Let's, I don't know. I don't really care. You're actually pretty well-rounded. Let's put it in War Circle just to lift it up. Okay. So what do we got here? We have the North Wing. We're the realm of the King Lord Relator. And we have the South Wing, which is the realm of the Dread Lord Borak. So I guess let's talk to Relator, I guess. Yeah, there's nothing else to look at. Got some cool pictures here. Do we have another sign that just says, yeah, North Wing? What's this sign say? Hall of Defeated Foes. This hall contains the statues of creatures defeated by the lords of Castle Aethdoc. Legendary stags, fierce Fomorians, competing fairies, each is immortalized in this stately hall. Okay. Interesting. This altar is bright, shiny, and refreshingly clean of bloodstains or other grisly signs of druidic practices. In fact, it seems like the altar is mainly here as a good place to put the offering bowl. There's a large bronze bowl in the middle of the altar. The words "Give generously" are etched around the lip. Do you put some money in the bowl? Absolutely. When you start to put a few coins in the bowl, you feel uncomfortable. You feel compelled to keep giving, to put more money in. As you do, the money immediately disappears. Eventually, you stop at 100 coins. The bowl glows warmly, and you get a feeling of extreme satisfaction. Unfortunately, that's all that happens. What a cool little trap. What's in the box? Hall of Remembrance. This hall contains statues of the previous lords of Castle Aethdoc. The name of each is etched into the pedestal underneath. Notice that the largest statue is of Cathrak, first lord of Castle Aethdoc. And back to the South Wing. Well, okay. I guess we have no other choice. Whoa! Hey, Northern Aethdoc. We're here, the good guys. As you walk the halls of the North Wing of Castle Aethdoc, it's a humbling experience. As a Roman, you have seen or heard of the awesome grandeur your people are capable of creating. However, your builders and planners have nothing on the fairy folk. The castle of the fairy folk doesn't look like it was built. Instead, it was molded, like clay. It's as if a huge pair of skilled and loving hands shaped the living rock of the crags, forming an awesome structure, both delicate and impenetrable. The gleaming halls, filled with art and beauty, make you feel very small. They aren't quiet and somber. Instead, you hear laughter and music. The pleasant voices of the Cid and echo to you from the massive feast hall to the north. Yet, for all this glory and cheer, something is not quite right. The halls should not be so empty. You would expect to see many more people in such a fortress. What's more, the celebratory noise seems to have a forced quality. The shouts are a little too loud, the laughter a bit too shrill. It certainly bears investigation. Perhaps along the way, someone will tell you how to reach the Eye of Cathrak. Hey, it's a door. Servants' quarters. Servants? Clothes. More clothes. Servants? Person. The fairies will allow your presence in their fortress, but they won't encourage you. This fairy ignores you completely. Pants? Stuff? Nothing particularly useful? What about this fairy? Moo cows? There are several cows here, mutely awaiting their death and destiny as tasty snacks. They stand there, completely still and docile, barely moving a muscle. The fairies must have done something to keep them so quiet. The beast looks up at you mutely. You match gazes with it, trying to achieve some kind of common ground. In the end, you feel personally enriched, but you learn nothing. Buddy, that is me talking to every cow I ever find. Yeah, the fairies are not going to talk to me. Oh, hey. Oh, none of this. Ow. Ow. That hurt more than it probably should have. Always got to clear off webs. Wine cellar. Warning, these wines are for the throat of Lord Relator only. So, for me? For me? Fairy wine? Fairy wine. Rion, you can hold it. Doesn't say not yours. Oh, well. Look, I really can't afford dying. I don't need to go that direction. So wait, where is this? Guard portals. Looks like I can't use them. Okay. Alright, I'm sorry. It is very rude of me just to, like, walk in everywhere. What is this? All you get from this sprite are incoherent giggles. These flighted creatures are notoriously poor conversationalists. The lives of the fairies must involve more than innocent play and partying. This platform is clearly here for the beheading of condemned prisoners. The vivid, damp blood stains indicate that it was used for this purpose recently. Eye pathway north. Here we are. You enter the main feasting hall and see a sight of riotous joy and debauchery that would not be out of place in Rome itself. As you watch, dumbstruck, a host of fairy lords and ladies and their strange kin drink and cavort. It's a fantastic, crazy, lusty scene. On one table, a tall, pointy-eared lass, dress torn, runs laughing through the length of a tabletop as a pair of young warriors follows her, one on each side of the table. As she runs, tankards and mugs of wine go flying, but no matter. Servants are quick to bring more, and thus the frenetic, strangely forced celebration goes on. Until they see you. The moment a sprite points out the Romans at the door, things stop, as if you flipped a switch. Everyone suddenly looks very uncomfortable. The young fairy lady takes a seat. Only one figure moves. An older fairy woman who runs quickly to greet you. "I am Kendra," she says hastily, tapping a wooden clipboard with her pen. "Mistress of seating. If you wish to enter here, Romans, you must give me your names, so that I may place you. Do you say your names?" How recently have I saved? If there is anything that reading A Wizard of Earthsea has taught me, is that names have power. Yes. Trust is important right now. Kendra takes your names down in a neat hand on her clipboard. "Excellent. Now, while I record you, go have a seat in the waiting room, just south of the feast hall. I'll call you when I have your place." She pushes you back out of the hall. The moment you're pushed back, the party resumes once again. As it does, you notice, sitting at the head table, an enormous fairy wearing a golden crown. That must be Prince Relator, the lord of this castle. He's watching you with interest. I would love to go to the south. This time, when you enter the wild scene, there is no interruption. Now that you've been recorded, your presence is accepted. However, Kendra clearly doesn't like your being here. She walks briskly up to you. "What? Do humans have trouble hearing?" she snaps. "I said, go wait in the waiting room, please. Now don't bother me again, or I'll give you a much less prestigious seat." But how do I get to the waiting room if... Okay. Maybe it's this way? Maybe I should have just gone through the front door? Waiting chamber. Remain here until your entry is announced. Okay. Let me explore this way a little bit. This seems safe, yes. What are those? Blessed javelins that I can just take? Yoink. When you approach these doors, a grim, overconfident fairy warrior stops you. "Hold it," he growls. "These are private quarters. No humans allowed. Go back to the feasting hall where you are welcome." Okay, bye. I'm gonna go try to find more, like, cool fairy things. What's that sign say? "Eye pathway south." When you enter, a fairy guard runs up and stops you. "Where are you going?" he shouts. "Humans aren't allowed in this area. Back the way you came or you'll taste the tip of my sword, Roman." You step back. Okay. Dude, I'm just like exploring in a completely culturally inappropriate way. Like, chill out. Oh, okay. Well, okay. I think I'm just gonna go where I'm supposed to go before I get, like, totally jacked up by a bunch of angry fairies? That seems like the right call. Waiting room. You dutifully have a seat in the waiting room. Wait for about 5 minutes, then 10, then 20. Just as you're about to get fed up, pull out your swords and teach these fairies some manners. Kendra walks into the waiting room. Good news. I was able to fit you in at the southernmost table. It's very low prestige, but with a few years' work, you should be able to move up. Enjoy the celebration. Oh, and Lord Relator would like to speak with you. She walks out. Finally, you are allowed to enter the feasting hall. All the fairies ignore you as they continue on their wild, ceaseless revels. Actually, that's not right. One fairy is watching you, the fairy wearing the golden crown, sitting at the head table. He's watching you intensely, although he makes no motion for you to come forward. This table stands out by being both unoccupied and clean. Little cards have been placed in front of the chairs, each with one of your names written on it. This must be your table. The food smells delicious and the wine looks great. Do you sit down and enjoy the celebration? Yeah, let's sit. The moment you sit down, solicitous fairy servants plop down platters in front of you. There's succulent roast beef and sweet fruit, and tasty organ meats and goodies and desserts of all description. The wine is easily the best you've ever tasted. The fairy celebration doesn't come anywhere near you. The strange creatures don't want anything to do with you. You ignore them. Soon, your bellies are full to bursting and the wine has you wobbly on your feet. Where's the king? Take it the king. Whoa, I'm coming. Kendra. You meet Kendra, an aging fairy with long gray streaks in her black hair. She's tired and harried, running back and forth, moving proud fairies from one seat to another. It's all very complicated and to them very important. I am Kendra. She looks at her clipboard, reading an entry or two, and frowns. What do you want? You have your seats. What are your duties? I am in charge of the seating for the feast hall. It's very difficult. I hit some button. You'd best not irritate me. The last sprite foolish enough to get on my bad side was at the south table for 8 years. Nobody bothered me for a while after that, I'll tell you. She stalks off. What are your duties? It is very difficult. So it would be best if you leave me alone before I demote you. What do you think of the feast hall? She waves at the hall. Lovely, isn't it? But not many seats. That's why seating is so important. Please don't demote me. Okay. And that's what led to the last thing. Eat, drink, and love. You approach Lord Relator. He's as tall as the other fairies, but very bulky as well. There's a lot of muscle there, and a lot of fat, too. He bites off a long strip of venison, wipes off his hands on his doublet, and looks at you. I am Lord Relator, master of Castle Aethdoc, he says in a loud, booming voice. I have allowed you to approach me. I have heard that, though you are a dirty Roman, you can be useful. I like humans who are useful. Oddly, the fairies carousing all about you don't seem to notice that he's talking. Either magic is preventing them from hearing, or they're just ignoring them. You wish me to help you with something? He grabs one of the bones on his plate and snaps it. My foolish brother Borak, we've had a disagreement. Once we cooperated in joint rulership, but no longer. It has come to civil war. That is why I decided to see you. I have a mission for you. What was your disagreement over? He snaps at you. That is our affair, not yours. You will do your mission, get your reward, and not ask stupid questions. How long did you manage to rule together peacefully? So it was for, say, 200 years. I ruled in peace and he ruled in war. I ruled the North Wing and he ruled the South. I gave my people joy and he led them in battle. Now, due to this foul disagreement, that ended. Alright, tell me about the mission. My brother, Borak, feels that he should be leading us. Now is not his time. There's no other way out of this conflict. We have tried everything. He must be killed. It is the only way for us to be safe. He is very paranoid, and his defenses are strong. However, we have found a secret route you can use. I hit the wrong button. The Eye of Cathrak has been sacred to us for many centuries, but it is a small price to pay to bring unity to this castle. We'd be more than happy to give it to you eventually. He smiles innocently. How do I find Borak? Let me see if I can't get back to you. Wish me to help you. What was your disagreement over? How long? Tell me about the mission. There we go. However, we've found a secret route you can use to reach him. If you do, I will give you our greatest honor. You may enter the central chamber and take the Eye of Cathrak. It is a sad but necessary sacrifice. Are you willing to part with the Eye of Cathrak? Eventually is doing a lot of work here. How do I find Borak? Borak lives in the southern wing of the castle, protected by hosts of dark creatures and vicious traps. Most of them were constructed by a fairy named Boutel. Now Boutel, he vanished after the construction, killed, or so we thought, to protect Borak's secrets. But amazingly, Boutel lives, and we can help you rescue him. He will lead you to victory, your Romans, so you'll be able to manage. Why do you want Romans to help deal with your brother? You were probably wondering why I let you, a mere Roman, into my mighty presence. Well, we don't know why, but you Romans have a much easier time fighting our kind than the native humans do. He takes a drink. It's a problem, but until we solve it, I might as well use it. How can I rescue Boutel? In the southwest corner of this keep, there's a storeroom. There's a stairway leading south from it to a long rear corridor. It was blocked with an enchanted gate, but we have cleared the way. The corridor leads to the cells in Borak's wing of the castle. Boutel, he's still alive in one of them. We do not know why. However, if you rescue him, he may be able to tell you how to reach Borak. Now go. Good luck to you. Look, I got another question. Okay, no I don't. Alright. Can I talk to any of these people? Is there anybody cool here? A fairy lord? Hey, more song? No. Alright, nobody wants to talk to me. It's cool. Alright, southwest corner. So, I actually think I found what he's talking about already, because I'm a little bit of a pain. So, hopefully, maybe... Yeah, so... What did he say exactly? A stairway leading south from it to a long rear corridor. It's blocked with an enchanted gate, but we have cleared the way. Just making sure. Oh, straight up instant death. So the question is, did we get that quest already? Best way to find out. Yes. So now, we're supposed to go down the staircase. No. Well, it used to be that my dudes could take some damage. But you see, we have moved up in the world. And now things are difficult. Small little spirit friend. Come. Come, spirit friend. Oh, summon creature disappears. Well, that was well timed. Can't do anything about that. Oh, we can sit here and just keep him healed. And occasionally miss. Can't do anything about that. Well done. Oh, God. What was that? Dead Horus? What is a dead Horus? Oh. Oh. Okay. Well. Well. Well, at least he can do 71 damage. And that is what a misclick will do for you. But that's okay. We can keep this going. It's all good. Horus, what are you? Other than a giant pain. Okay. burning blade. Fascinating. Okay. So we can get everything. I'm just going to have to run back. Unfortunately. All because I clicked the wrong thing. But time means nothing to these people. So I am less concerned about it. It's just a minor annoyance and a trek all the way across the Shadow Vale. And at some point, I will figure out how to deal with the basilisk there. But we have a cool new weapon. And that's always fun. And we know where to go. We know what to do. Just need to run back home real quick. Whoa! Hit the wrong button. Oh, how is this dude doing? Oh. Oh. Alright. There's still more shades. Good to know. I wasn't sure. He was happy. Weird. There are parts of the map I still haven't gotten to. Right. All the rebellions. It'll be fine. It's just a temporary thing. I know where I'm going. Look at that. It wasn't even 5 minutes. I even know who I need to talk to. Yes, more meat to repair. Can you heal me? Thank you. Save. He's fine. And let's go all the way across the map again. Nope, that's not. Ooh. Well. No, too heavy. Oh, right, because inventory. Yeah, really, anything magic needs to go. Needs to go. So, I don't need the superior longsword. I do want him to get that. I do want him to get that. You should have the choice of the burning blade. Yeah, and she stole his pants. It's a curse. It really is. Okay. Well, since I'm here, let's do something I've been meaning to do. And I forgot to last time. Stop by the vendor. No handouts. I would like to see your weapons and armor, because I'm going to sell everything that I can. Poly iron pike. 5 to 30. 4 to 28. Yeah, no. Iron shield. No. Food. Glorious food. He can handle. I was just selling vendor trash. You know, as you do. Alright, not a bad run. And then for this dude, $39 sounds right. Whoa. Yeah, no. Let's buy some more. Like, shamelessly. There we go. That seems good. And then, yeah, prices are absurdly low. Let's take advantage of that. He's got that, but does he have gauntlets? Alright. Successful. Now has 11 billion javelins. And let's get back to Castle Aethdoc and make a good college try on not dying. And if we die and we go to either save or resume or restore. Yeah, it's 5 gold. Come on. No reason to be a pain. There we go. Your eyes must be playing tricks on you. You thought that you saw a small group of fairy lords and ladies walking around outside, talking and laughing. Then, when you got close to them, one of them noticed you and they faded away. There's no sign of their presence, not even footprints. Alright, alright. Sorry about that, everybody involved. Now, we go this way. No. We go... I was going the right way. What room is this, anyway? Servants' quarters. Excellent. Cows. Secret passage. Lots of spiders. Iron chainmail. Yes. Oh, great. All the level 15 doors are now openable. That is interesting. When you enter, a fairy guard runs up and stops you. "Where are you going?" he shouts. "Humans aren't allowed in this area. Back the way you came, or you'll taste the tip of my sword, Roman." So it's not that way? In the southwest corner of this keep. Should be right here. Unless it means this. I have not seen any way to get through here. Nope. It's a stairway leading south to this small stone corridor. Okay, so we found that. It was blocked by an enchanted gate leading south from it. Well, we came here, made a very silly voice. Oh. The fairies of this castle have handled their waste problem the typical stylish, magical way. This room contains a deep, if not bottomless, pit for the disposal of their trash. I can't just jump down it. You emerge from the dusty back passage and enter the shadowy halls of the southern wing of Castle Aethdoc. The construction here is just as grand and delicate as the other sections. However, the effect here is not so much beautiful as dark and foreboding. The walls here are also fine marble, but they don't shine. Instead, they absorb the light. Instead of celebration, you are greeted by grim, near-total silence. Sometimes you hear footsteps echo from distant corridors. Other times you think you hear the final reverberations of a distant scream. This is the realm of Lord Borak, Joint Master of Castle Aethdoc. You have no doubt that the slightest misstep in this place could be quite fatal, even to a trained Roman soldier. And I think that's where we're going to leave off for today. This was really, really fun. We actually got somewhere in this game. I don't know how. But we definitely got somewhere in this game. I think what we're going to do is we're going to record that like 9 times in a row so that I can mine that for various things. I'm just going to check to make sure none of this stuff's cool. Whoa! Hey! Painweaver Hlel? Did I even save? Let's see where this save left us. Yeah, no. We're going to save right here. And we are going to call it for the night. This was, again, like super, super fun. I'm such a huge fan of this game. It's kind of unfair how much I love this game.